A mother lets her ex-in-laws babysit their grandchildren. Her ex-husband wants it to stop immediately. The reason? He's angry at his own parents. This story comes from a divorced mother with joint custody. She has primary custody of the children. Her ex-husband and his parents are in a serious conflict. He's furious they didn't support him during the divorce. Instead, they continued helping her. But here's the catch. The help they're giving isn't financial or legal. They're simply watching the grandchildren, just like they always did. Before the divorce, this was never an issue. Now it's suddenly a major problem for him. The ex-husband has taken drastic action. He picks up the kids from his parents' house without warning. He's angry because she didn't ask his permission first. He believes she needs his approval before the children see his parents. She sees it differently. The grandparents have always been involved in the kids' lives. They're providing child care, not taking sides in adult disputes. She didn't think permission was necessary for this arrangement. The father argues that he has joint custody. He says that means he gets a say in who watches the children. He wants his parents cut off from babysitting duties entirely. But she points out something important. She's the primary custodial parent. The kids live with her most of the time. She needs reliable child care to manage her responsibilities. The grandparents are caught in the middle. They want to see their grandchildren. They've always been part of the kids' daily routine. Now their own son is trying to block them out. The ex-husband sees their continued involvement as betrayal. He feels they chose his ex-wife over him. In his view, they should have supported him instead. Their decision to help with child care feels like taking sides. She argues this isn't about the divorce at all. It's about the children's relationship with their grandparents. Those bonds existed long before the marriage ended. Should kids lose their grandparents over adult conflicts? There's another layer to consider. The father still has his own parenting time. During his custody days, he controls who sees the children. But he wants control over her time, too. This raises a fundamental question about boundaries. Does joint custody mean both parents approve every decision? Or does each parent have autonomy during their own time? The children haven't asked to be separated from their grandparents. They're used to spending time with them regularly. Cutting off contact would directly affect the kids' lives. Some might say the father has legitimate concerns. Parents should agree on who provides child care for their children. It's about safety and consistency for the kids. Others might argue he's being controlling. He's using the children to punish his parents. That's not what joint custody is supposed to mean. The grandparents' perspective matters too. They're losing access to their grandchildren over an adult disagreement. They're still the same loving grandparents they've always been. The real question is about power and boundaries. When parents divorce, where does one parent's authority end? Does primary custody give her the final say? Or does joint custody require his approval? The father is clearly hurt by his parents' actions. He expected loyalty during the divorce. When they didn't provide it, he felt abandoned. Now he's drawing a hard line. But children aren't weapons in family feuds. Using custody to punish grandparents could harm the kids most. They're losing relationships because adults can't get along. The mother believes she's doing nothing wrong. She's maintaining stability for her children. The grandparents provide free, reliable, loving child care. Why would she refuse that help? The father believes he's protecting his rights. He has equal say in parenting decisions. His parents violated his trust. He wants consequences for that choice. Neither parent is thinking about reconciliation. The battle lines are clearly drawn now. The grandparents remain stuck in the middle, and the children are caught in the crossfire. So here's the question for you. Does a primary custodial parent have the right to choose caregivers? Or should both parents approve all childcare arrangements? Who's actually wrong in this situation?